Are you looking for good schools for your next home? Well, stay tuned. We're going to show you how to start that search. Hi, I'm Theresa Wellman with Homeowner Experience Real Estate, and I often get asked by home buyers, how do I find a home with great schools? Or how do I focus in on a home that's going to have good schools for my family? So today we're going to talk about how to start the search, narrow in the right neighborhood, your budget, and what schools you need so that you can ultimately have 3 to 4 neighborhoods to focus on for a detailed search. So the first step is going to be start a really high-level search to see what neighborhoods might pop up for the school criteria that's important to you. The best place to do that is going to be on Redfin.com because they have integrated great school scores right into their search criteria. So let's head on over here to Redfin, and right now we're searching all single family homes in San Jose, just houses. And if we go here to the filters, you will note that we can scroll all the way down to a section called schools. Here it is. And let's start right now at, say, a 6+ rating. For some reason, the default comes up with elementary and middle. I'm going to say right now we're just going to focus on elementary school. So if you see that we went from 295 homes, and then if we search 6+ for just elementary school, we get 136 options. So about 50% have decent schools, but maybe a 7+ score is what you're looking for. That drops it even further. And if you want all 3 schools to be over a 7, wow, look at that, drops it down to 81 homes. So it's really important to focus your search on what you want. And now this is no budget by all means entered into this right yet. So it's really important to focus your schools on what's really important to you. What I mean by that is really think about your timeline. Are you buying a house for the next 7 to 10 years? How old are your kids? If they're in preschool, maybe elementary school is really all that's important to you, or maybe elementary and middle, but not high school. Focusing on those specific criteria for you and your needs is going to be important to give you enough options. So say we remove the high school, we get just a few more options, honestly. So we're going to focus right now just on elementary school and take a look at what these 116 homes are and where they pop up. So if you see here and we zoom in, we see we've got quite a few in the West San Jose, South San Jose area, a little bit up here in the Evergreen area, and again in Berryessa area, a little bit in North San Jose, depending on what you're looking for. And then West San Jose is also a really hot pocket. Now, maybe you saw my video where I talked about the best school districts in San Jose. If not, we'll put a card and a link below for you to look at that one as well. But this gives you a great idea of the pockets that you can focus on. Now, obviously, this property coming up here, this is in Almaden Valley, 95120 at $2.37 million. This may not be in your budget, right? So obviously, filtering price is going to be the next important thing to look at. Even if we say your price point is 1.6, what happens? We only get 36 homes popping up, looks like here in Cambrian and Blossom Valley area. So it gets pretty sparse depending on your budget. So play around with these numbers and figure out what works for you. And maybe if there's some neighborhoods that are popping out for what you need. Now the next thing is going to be go over to niche.com because niche actually rates school districts. So it might give you another perspective to consider when you're looking at schools. Now this is all of Santa Clara County that I'm searching, and it gives a letter grade for school districts. So Palo Alto, Los Gatos, Saratoga, both excellent school districts, not in San Jose, also not in the price point of San Jose. So they're much higher price points that may not be in your budget. If they are, you might be looking in areas outside of San Jose. Fremont Union High School District, Mountain View, these are all A+. Now A's, we go to Santa Clara Unified, Campbell Union High School District. And the interesting thing about Campbell Union High School District, it actually goes all the way down to Cambrian area up to almost Saratoga. So it's a huge district, rated overall an A. So the elementary school districts that go to that are going to be different. Also, Eastside Union High School District rated an A. That's where Evergreen and some of those schools are. So definitely take a look at these. And another interesting perspective that I enjoy is the map. This gives you an idea of where those top school districts are. So again, in the Eastside Union High School District, which covers Evergreen Elementary, We've got several different elementary school districts here: Moreland, Los Gatos. I believe this one is Union. This is one of the more popular ones. This here, San Jose Unified, which covers all the way down into Almaden Valley. So there is a huge range, and then we've got these here. So a lot of different options, another perspective to take a look at. Now, once you've played with these numbers and you've narrowed it down to say 3 or 4 neighborhoods, potentially if your budget is in the under 2 million, for example, you're likely going to be looking in Blossom Valley or Cambrian, Willow Glen area. Those are going to be your most likely locations for some of those price points. You're going to see a few popping up in these other areas. And again, it depends on those specific schools. So play around with all the variables that are custom to you. So the next important step is going to be do your due diligence on these school districts. So if you go to homeownerexperience.com and click the California schools, it's going to get you over to great schools and also to the state scoring. Once you've narrowed down your 3 or 4 neighborhoods, you're going to want to look into those specific schools, and maybe in the district there's particular schools that work for you, but not the whole district. So understanding that, of course, is going to be important. Now, if you're feeling really overwhelmed right now, that's why you hire a buyer's agent to be on your team. So feel free to reach out to us for a free buyer consultation where we can help walk you through this and explain the services we offer and the guidance that we offer when you're looking to buy a home. The link is below for that buyer consultation. Okay, so we're gonna dig into that because things like, do you have school-age children today? Can you actually get in? Is the school impacted? What's the timeline and the registration? Also, maybe what specific school is going to be important to you? Is it rated a 6 or a 7 or an 8? And what's the difference? We've got a future video about that. But really understanding those criteria of what schools you want to target and which pockets you want to target is a critical step to focusing your home search. Now, once you've used all these tools by looking at school websites and school district websites to look at details of the home or of the neighborhood and schools, as well as niche.com and Redfin to really narrow it down, the next step, of course, is set up a detailed search with your realtor in those target areas after you've done some of your due diligence on those schools. So hopefully that gives you a good overview of how to go ahead and get started with your home search when schools are important to you. If you're looking for a home here in San Jose with schools or other important criteria to you, I welcome you to reach out. We have a lot of home buyers reaching out to us through our YouTube channel or directly after watching our videos to get personal guidance, and we'd be more than happy to offer that guidance to you as well. Again, you can check out our buyer consultation option or go to homeownerexperience.com and look at our Buying a House Home Buyer Guide with step-by-step guidance through the entire process. Thanks for joining me. I'm Theresa Wellman with Homeowner Experience Real Estate. When you get serious about finding the next home, even if it's 3 to 6 months away, I recommend a buyer consultation. People often ask me tips and tricks for navigating the home buying process, and this buyer consultation meeting is focused on planning and educating you with insider tips. We enjoy putting the best plan together with you to create the best outcome. When we meet, these are things you can expect. Things that my best clients say they really appreciated. First off, insider tips for the loan process and our list of favorite lenders. Discussion of your purchase power and budget so you understand how banks determine loan amounts. Third, help you build your ideal property profile with your budget in mind, and also talk through the best tools to use and how to avoid common mistakes. And really valuable is we help you make a strategic plan and timeline to meet your goals. We'll also discuss different neighborhoods and cities and address your questions in this meeting. If these insider tips are what you're looking for, schedule a free buyer consultation with us, either in person or on Zoom. Check out the link below.